Okay, so we're gonna use sunset here, and the nail template, and on the stiletto tip, just to show a design concept, but also to try to share how the material works and how the nail template works. So first off, I gotta size it. I want some excess, and of course I need to compensate for C curve. So I'm thinking this one is gonna work well for me. And what I'm trying to pull off here is making a sunset out of the sunset print. Something I did a few days ago, and posted up some photos. I got some questions about how I pulled it off. So here we go. We're going to use a nail template to cut one shape, and then we're just going to cut the other shape as a rectangle, and then lay them both down. And I'm sure I'll get the point as I go along, and I'll try not to talk so damn much. I don't need this smile line. I'm just looking for this one, because really this is going to be smile line back towards cuticle. So I'm thinking I'm just going to come into about right about here. I want to do it really light pressure. Too much pressure, the material bunches up. You cut through paper. You see I'm cutting straight into a wood table here. And messes with the cut and how you could like cut into the template. One template comes with each style set, because I know that as you create nicks and such in the template. So I'm just kind of drawing along here with the X-Acto knife, and then back down the other side, which I don't need to do because of the way I lined up the template, trying to save some material. Now I'm not going to go that. I was going to show you how to cut here. Same difference. You just sweep around and just follow a little bit of pressure towards the template, and almost no pressure downwards because the material is so thin. Let's see if I can catch in the light and see where that cut line stops, which is right here. And I think I want to go a little bit deeper, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to line up against that cut line, and I'm going to make this a little bit taller, if you will, a little bit longer. Give me some excess off of the back side of that tip. And into here. So this being sunset, because you start at that orange, and then you fade through the reds into the purples, into the really dark purple, nearly black. Big fan of this. Big fan of this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically reverse the sunset, so to speak, so it looks like an actual sunset. And then the other half I'm going to take a little bit wider, I think. And I'm going to line this up here on that cut line, and this over here. And I'm feeling lazy. It's been a long day making these videos. I'm just going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to come a little bit wider. And see, no real pressure, no real downward force there. And I'm gonna, what am I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I want to come this way. And again, when I try to split it this way, it doesn't work for me. But the material is so thin, a little bit of light pressure here, just on the material, and pull it towards me. We'll bring it up, and then I'm just going to grab it like this and lay it down. And I'm short, darn it. Let me put this back. I'm not sure it's going to get the effect I want either, the way I had that lined up. So I'm going to come up here a little bit longer, a little bit taller. Sorry folks, I messed up. Glad I didn't do it in front of a client. She'd think I was a rank amateur, huh? Come over here. No, I don't want to have to redo it, so I'm going to overcompensate. I'm going to come in here. And here again, a little bit of pressure. Picks that out for me. And I'm good. And there's a basketball game going on right now. Lakers kicking somebody's butt. No, I didn't. And I want to come into here and take it. Again, you saw, and it's on there. It's attached now. Now I'm just gonna make sure I get it to the size. Can't do that with any other material I've ever played with anyway, any other solid film nail covering. I think I'm going to take this big one out of the way first. And I got a stretch here and a flexibility in the material that I haven't experienced in other materials. When I finally got to this one through the prototype, I was just ecstatic. And then I removed it for the first time, which is a mind blower. I'll show that probably at some other video. So, okay. So now we got this part here going on. And we're going to go about the filing this excess off. I mean, you can start wherever you want, just, I suppose, force a habit, and being right-handed, I always start up here and come around. So if I can be more aggressive, I'm being too delicate about my cuts. Stay right here, bear with me folks. I'm going to cut this off. One of the reasons I'm taking my time here is I want to show you again the after shape, if you will. I'm not sure what else to call it. Again, it's one of the reasons Empower is an uncut material, not only to give you creativity, but despite my miscuts here and my excess, it will save you a bunch of material. Also kind of makes the point here on how pre-cuts never fit. And there we have that. Nice little shape, oddly enough. Alright, so I'm going to clean some of the plastic off in here, all the side effects of the on a tip, and then we'll move on to the next step. Yeah, that's what I get for tearing that end off, huh? Now you gotta watch me clean up a mistake. And so there we go. All done and fixed up. Sorry for that. So now comes the tricky part. What we're going to do here is we want the sun to be setting. Plus we're going to take a look at this way to create smile lines. If I can get the material off the sheet, which I messed up. I'm not doing so good on this round. So, what about there, you think? Center it up. Drop it. See, I'm already attached. And then go ahead and press it and smooth it. And take this excess off. And there we go, done and done.